Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where we are currently working on our colonization here, and we're working very quickly on colonization. So that's great. We do need to get some Dynatoy opinion here. Have we actually started our House of Worship up here? Yes. Okay, good. So that is absolutely wonderful, and we're going to get some colonies finished up very soon here. So we have 2 colonists at this moment. And the way that I want to do this is going to finish up. There is no colonist, or there is a colonist here, actually. So that's perfect. We formed a personal union with Spartania. They have sworn their complete allegiance to us. Oh. Well then. They're a junior partner of us. They have 100% liberty desire. I did not expect them to do this, but sure. So that's good. Now that liberty desire, that's going to be quite a thing. If we look at why that's so high, it's the relative army power to Romania and relative economic power to us as well. Historical friends is great. Opinion and trust is good. Diplomatic reputation, okay. So, first things first. We're going to improve relation with them. There we go. That is absolutely huge. We just became a great power from that, by the way. So that's a thing. We are ranked number 8. Okay. So our colony has become self-sustaining. New diplomatic actions are now available because we're a great power, and that's expected. We're going to make this into a core, and we need to go down here to colonize. So we have to tick it 1 day. There we go. So we're going to send our colonists. I keep forgetting that we have to hit the send colonist button. Down over here. Spartania is asking us to give them 89 ducats. This time I'm going to accept. They're our junior partner, and they're currently rebellious towards us. We need to work on that. So the big thing that we're going to need here is relative army power, right? And relative economic power. That will eventually happen. So reduces liberty desire at 20% of the cost of their monthly income. We're going to enable support loyalists. So that drops them down to 82 right there. That's not bad. Okay. So at least they're still a little rebellious, you know, but at least they're no longer at 100. And what else can we do here? Well, we don't want to embargo. I don't think we want to block their settlement growth. There's not much else that we can do right now. So we're just going to support loyalists for the moment, and they can focus on their own strategies for right now as well. We definitely are going to need to expand our army. There's no doubt about that. I mean, we already knew that we needed to do that. So we've got these guys up over here, right? They're going to merge together, and this is our current... Let's see, our current army width is 25, right? Is that still true? Yes, that's still true. So we're going to want to expand our cannon here. So we're going to build 1. That's all we've got right now for manpower. We'll get more manpower. We have too few seats in the Senate, so we should probably give somebody a seat in the Senate. That'll be like Myros over here. Okay, so they have a seat in the Senate now. That seems good. So Spartania is the junior partner. At what point can we integrate them with this? That's my question. I don't remember how exactly that works with personal unions. Let's see here. Integrate. Okay, so they own more provinces than we do right now. That'll change. We can only integrate our nation, which has been our junior in a union for at least 50 years. Okay. So, sounds good. We are, of course, heading out over this direction, and we're spreading very, very fast. I'd also like to attack these guys out over here, basically right now, if we can. So, we do have CBs on them. They do have allies, but Spartania is going to join, right? So that sounds good. I'm going to wait until we have... Let's see, what's our current... Well, our army maintenance should be maxed, yes. Okay, so that looks good. I'm going to wait until we have the extra unit of cannon here. So there we go. Actually, no, it's not done yet. 37 more days on that one. So that sounds good. We're going to get another colony finishing up soon. Ah, what is this? Ilion gaining support for colonialism Introduction of New World crops. Alternatively, the Dinotoi and Emperoia state would gain loyalty. This is a lot of ducat loss. We can embrace colonialism. We just need 738 gold. What do we get for debasement at this point? 203? Okay, so I'm going to say my stomach upsets too easily, and we're going to debase a couple of times here. So once and twice. Then we can embrace our institution. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Perfect. So that then makes these a lot easier, right? And that also means we can seize land, now that the Dinotoi are up over 50%. So we're going to seize that. That'll give us that sweet, sweet reform, progress, growth, and maximum absolutism. So that sounds great. And then if we check in on Spartania, they're still disloyal to us at this moment, and that's understood. We need to improve relations with them. That's absolutely something that needs to happen. And improved relations is going to go up by quite a lot. So that looks great. So at this moment, we are waiting on getting these guys done, and we're going to finish out... Oh, hello. Okay. We're going to finish this very soon. There's not a colonist here right now. That's going to finish in the next, month tick. So, there is no colonist here. There is, of course, a colonist here. And there's a colonist here. Noted. So I'm going to recall this colonist, take it 1 day, and we're going to go grab Guantanamo. Okay, so there's our colony in Mayaca, now becoming self-sustaining. Perfect. So then we can make this into a state, which we are very interested in doing. There we go. I had to click on that 3 times before it went for some reason, but sure. And now I want these guys to stop drilling and come out over here. So we're going to do a big conquest out over this direction. The game froze for a moment there. That was probably a peace deal there. Welcome to the faith. So we're going to let these guys regen their morale a little bit. And they're on their way on up. So we're going to give that a month or 2. And Spartania may or may not help us with this. We're also potentially interested in calling in Vinland up here, assuming they're still allied with us, right? They are. Okay, so we're interested in calling in Vinland on that one. I'd like to attack these guys, and maybe these guys next. We need to spread quickly, because we need to keep Spartania happy. Now they're down to disloyal instead of rebellious, so that is a good sign. What is their current 72 liberty desire? Okay, so that's fine. Okay, these guys were building a spy network. No shockers there. So this is now basically full morale. So I want to attack these guys at this moment. So if we look here, we should be able to handle this on our own. This does not look very scary. They've got like 19k in their total confederation. So that sounds great. We're going to get a lot, potentially, of aggressive expansion here. Vinland wouldn't help. We don't need their help. So there we go. I think we want to knock these guys out of the war first. And we'll just keep our forts up for the time being. So we're going to come down here, knock these guys out of the war first, and then we'll just work our way through that. So that seems good. Cool. So we're definitely going to take some attrition here. What do we have going on here? 3? So what we really need to do here is we need to pull our cavalry out of here, and we have these guys go down to 3, like this. And then we're going to pull these forces out, and we're just going to sit back here. Now, we see these guys up here. Yeah, that's the thing. This colony just became self-sustaining. So if we tick it a day, do we have... Okay, yeah. And this is going to be a potential issue with Spartania, but that's fine. So we need to recall one of these settlers, and it's going to be this one. It's the same new settler chance, but we're going to head down and grab Jamaica for right now. Okay, so that looks good. We're on our way down there. Now, they're going to come up and start doing some sieging up over this way. That's fine for now. I'm going to split off 1, 2, 3, 4 units here, and they're going to start a slow siege here. This is absolutely going to be slow. This is not enough. Okay. Let's see what we actually need here. 6. So we'll move 3 additional. In we go. Beautiful. So we're going to start a slow siege here, and that'll be fine. What a time for our military leader to die. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this a new military leader. That's a good shock leader. I like it. So we can see that they are up over here, right? We know that they have 19k. This is 7k, so they have an additional 12k out over here somewhere. They didn't actually fight Spartania. So they're sieging up over here. They're not currently progressing on that. So for now, this is not actually a problem up here. Okay, Spartania, I don't know what they're doing over here. They did not do well. So we see 17.2k here. Okay, they definitely ramped up their military. That's fine. We got a breach down here, surprisingly. Okay, this colony is now done. So what we should do now is we should pull out of this one with our single settler. Ticket a day. And we're going to make our way through Cuba here. We're just trying to cut off access into the Caribbean here. That's the idea, anyway. So we're going to go grab these and then start colonizing all along here and try to reach Spartania. Perfect. We're keeping an eye on this up over here. It doesn't matter that much if they end up capping that. We'll see. But so far, our sieges are going fairly well here. Okay, this one's over. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to send our 2 units of cannon down to help out here. I don't know that that actually helps because of the naphtha shortage, but it'll do. So then we're going to walk all the way up over here for right now. Okay, integration. This is a little bit dangerous here because they could potentially come out of this terra incognita at us. We'll see if that happens. But we're going to fight them up here and defend our fort. And they did come out of the terra incognita at us. That's unfortunate. But we'll make our way back down. It's not the end of the world. Okay, so we're going to retreat here, and we're retreating a long ways, actually. That's noted. So they're going to try to siege this back. That's going to take them a long time to do, and for the moment, that's okay. Now we can invest in an expansion idea. That'll give us a new merchant, and where do we want to put that merchant? Well, for right now, we're transferring trade here, and we're transferring trade here, right? We could push trade this direction, but there's not much trade there. So I'm thinking right now, we come down over here, and we transfer trade power up to the Havana trade node, right? So up over this direction. Okay, so they did call our bluff there. That's very rude of them, but, you know, whatever. We're going to replenish our forces relatively quickly, and we can convert this over here. So they are taking some attrition here, and we have a very good leader here. We have some drill, and I think we have Miltech on them, too. They're Miltech 8 compared to our Miltech of 10. So, yeah, that should be fine. They are rolling very well on this siege. Base tax, base production. I like it. Okay, we need to get in here right now. So in we go. And we will be the defenders here. We should win this fairly easily. And indeed, they are going to retreat. So we're going to head down here. And again, I want to knock these guys out of this war. That is mission number 1. So we don't actually want all of these forces here. I'm going to shift consolidate, and we're going to move out all of these 0 strength regiments. We're going to move out our cavalry, and then we're going to leave behind something like this, and then we're just going to head on out over here. There we go. That'll do for now. And we'll work on replenishing this. We see that they're up over this direction. For now, that's okay. Now, you'll note that Spartania isn't helping us, and that's not surprising. They're disloyal towards us. That's understood. So that is absolutely okay. We can see that they're at 64% right now. Sure. All we got to do is knock these guys out one at a time. That's the idea here. So we just need to finish up this siege. And we have our forces nearby. I don't care necessarily about them doing this siege up over here. They can do that. We discovered an agent. That seems fine. They have just colonized down over here. That's fine. We'll have that shortly. So we just need to finish up the siege here, and we need to make a couple of cores here, which we can do. On the next month tick, we can get the last core made. Okay, we won this siege. So now we should be able to piece out these guys separately. So we will do exactly that, assuming that they don't have any other territory. Why can we not take these? Because we cannot make it a core? We can make them our vassal. I think I'm looking at the wrong ones. Yeah, I was looking at the wrong people. So this should be Altamaha here. They would not accept this. They have 5 reasons not to. That's fine. So we're going to group together here. And we're going to head up over here. I want to siege these next. So that's fine. And we're going to start up over here. So we only need 3 here. That's noted. So I'm going to split out the majority of these. Something like this. And I want to know what's going on in the Terra Incognita out here, but we have awkward pathing for that. Okay, ticking war score is currently against us because we need Atali. Noted. I'm not actually sure where Atali is, but whatever. So at this point, they have 2 reasons to not accept this. Most of that is length of war. So that is fine for right now. We're going to hop down over here and grab this. We know where their forces are. They're all up over here. So that's fine for now. There we go. This is now occupied, and let's head up over this direction. Where is Atali? We don't know. Okay. I have no idea what the war goal here is. It is to take Atali. Cool. Well, we're going to be able to piece out one of these probably right now, actually. So that is these guys. Yeah, they would accept this at this moment. So we will send this demand. And these guys are now integrated. That's going to weaken this. Some of these are separatists. 2.5k. Noted. Okay. So this is going to fall eventually. And I'd like to just go up to Kusa here and start sieging that. Okay, this siege is now over. So I want these guys up over here. And I'd like this force to start heading over to here. Or just head down to take out these separatists. That might be the way to go. So this is from Koweïta. We're going to decline that for right now. Oh, nice. Spartania is handling that for us. I like it. So at this point, we want to piece out Koweïta. We cannot make that a core at this moment. So we're going to make them potentially be our vassal. They're not into that. Okay. So that's noted. We don't have enough over here, and what do we actually need for that? 9? That's quite a lot. Okay, we're going to head up over this direction. Senators are divided over the new laws. We are going to take the stability. Thanks. So they're sieging up over here. That's understood. Spartania is heading up there. I'm not sure what their goal is. They're going to attack this. That's only a 5k stack. They're not going to do well. Okay. I'm going to shift consolidate this, and we are going to move in 4 units like so that we can actually progress this siege. But we really should have a 5th in here. That was not the one I wanted. I want to grab this, and we'll move in these guys. There we go. Okay, we have this colony here, right. That's understood. So we got a wall breach here. That looks good. So these guys are our primary belligerent, right? That's understood. Siege of Dedis is over. Okay, so they're currently running at our capital. That is absolutely understood. We will piece them out eventually. The question is, what do we want to do about this situation, right? Well, I definitely want to piece out Koweïta at this point. I would love it if they would accept becoming our vassal at this moment. This is them becoming a vassal. They'll accept this. Beautiful. Do we want gold from them? Yes. Okay, so they are now our vassal. And that is absolutely wonderful. So now what we can do, they're split up a little bit here. Now what we can do is we can head up over this direction. They have peasant rebels up over here. That looks good. And I'm going to roll up another leader here. That's a good leader. Solid. Okay. So I'd like to come up and attack these guys. Now, we can't actually do that, but we can come in and fight them here. Do we think we win that? Well, we've got way too many cavalry right now. And that's definitely an issue. I'm going to hold off for the moment. I was really hoping that we won this siege tick. Sadly, we didn't. Okay. They didn't win that one. There we won this siege tick. Okay. So we're going to head on up over this direction. And we'll take over this siege eventually. So we're bringing our reinforcements up, and we're going to come fight them here. And that'll be fine. So these guys are our vassal right now, and this is their force here. I'd love to see them come attack these guys, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Okay, we are basically in position to fight this, and let's do so. So we'll kick them out of our capital. Perfect. And then we could take back Dedis, or we could just come over here and take over this peasant siege. And that's what we're probably going to do. So I see that these guys are sending some forces down over here. It's a fairly small number of forces, so I'm not too concerned about that one right now. And we'll take over this siege. So that's at 49%. That's nice. Okay, I like that. So what we need right now is we need to get these cannon out, and we need to do... Actually, we need to group these back together. Shift consolidate this, and then let's move out something like that. Actually, like that. Okay, so these guys are then going to head down over here. Or actually, they're just going to head over here. We know where their armies are. They're down here. So that's all fine for now. And these guys don't currently have a leader. So I'm going to deliver them one. We're going to do this. There we go. And we'll just group that in. And there's this siege one. So that's perfect. Okay. Now we're going to need to come down over here and fight these guys. They do have some decent numbers, but I'm wondering maybe we should come up over here instead. Did they migrate? That's interesting. Okay, so let's grab this. And I'm just letting them kind of wander around for right now. I'm interested in heading up over here, right? Which they should have a hard time getting to because of Caweta. And we can start up a siege here. So this is only going to require 3. I'm going to shift consolidate again. We're going to move over 1, 2, 3, and then our 2 cannon. So these guys are going to head out. There we go. And we can deliver them a leader. So that would be like these guys. And we would send over this guy. Perfect. Something like that. So we'll siege this for a bit. They're just kind of chilling here right now. So that seems good. And we could definitely start coring these. That would be a good thing to do. Spartania is now friendly towards us. Okay, so that is good. Their liberty desire is still 64%. So that's absolutely understood. Local unrest? Sure, that's fine. So we're going to be regenerating some forces over here, and in the meantime, we're working on kicking Adahachi out of this war. So Adahachi is a big chunk of this army down here, and I don't want to fight this. Not when we can just end the war, right? So that's the idea here. And we can do a government reform, which is certainly an interesting thing to do right now. So that's going to be our deliberative assembly. We could take some absolutism. Diplomatic reputation, though, that's really good. Indeed. I'm going to take the diplomatic reputation here. Beautiful. So I want these guys to head up over here. And let's see what's up in this Terra Incognita. Beautiful. So we'll get this occupied while we're waiting on this siege. And let's head up into the Terra Incognita up here. We know where their armies are. They're just standing here. So that's fine. Okay, now they're moving a little bit. Understood. I think they're coming to try to relieve this. So we're going to walk on down. Our colony over here is self-sustaining. So let's pull back one of these colonists, which is going to be this one. Ticket 1 day, and we'll send this guy out over here. Perfect. Okay, so they're definitely heading this direction, right? Let's just move this army in for now. They're actually trying to take this. Does this fall here? Oh, I wish it did. I really wish we had succeeded that roll there. That would have been so much better. Alas, we did not. So we're going to have to come down over here. I'd really rather not fight this. Let's see what our options are. So this would become part of Romania. We can actually do that, but we can't make this a core. So that is, we can core this, but we can't core this. That's strange. I would have expected that to be the opposite, actually. Interesting. But I'm more interested in vassalizing them, if that's at all possible. So that would be a Roman vassal, like this. We take their gold, and a coalition may form against us. We don't care about this. This is fine. So we're going to send that demand, and now they have a much, much smaller force here. So we're going to head up over this direction, right? They're going to have to siege this. Oh, we just got separatists out over here. We'll go crush them quick. Peace offer, we're going to decline this. Okay, so we're going to crush this. That seems fine. We're going to head up over this direction. We're going to core this. Yeah, there's a call for peace right now. That's understood. We need to head up over this direction. And the question is, do they have anything beyond this Terra Incognita? Particularists out over here, but our vassals have that under control. Okay. So it looks like this is it. Beautiful. So what all can we take here? Well, we're definitely interested in taking anything that they have. This is going to be a lot of aggressive expansion. Who's going to be angry? No one we care about. Perfect. Done. That is a complete victory for us. I like it. So next episode, we are going to work on recovering from that. Of course, we're going to need some manpower. No doubt about that one. But that is a huge, huge power gain for us. If we look at Spartania's Liberty Desire right now, that dropped it down to 57. We definitely have some work that we need to do. We need to annex these two subjects, and that will get done soon enough, but that is something we can work on in the next episode. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, and yes, this is a problem. Likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Andy McGard, Dark Horse, Xenocyte, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, The Lounge STL, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.